Saturday, November 8th, 2025, and this is Read Through the Bible.
I had a discussion recently with someone talking about our recording studio.
Okay. Were they asking what it's like?
Yeah, and I basically held up our microphones. We have this little box with these two microphones, and we can record wherever we are. Mm-hmm. And one of the things I don't think many of you realize is that our favorite spot is where we are in our bedroom, and we are discipling our dog.
She always follows us in here.
And she sits on our bed, and so she is probably our biggest fan, who gets to hear the scripture oftentimes read. So our little white, fluffy dog is on our bed listening. And today we're going to read Proverbs chapter 11, 1 through 15. Mm-hmm. And again, these Proverbs are the Proverbs of Solomon. They come with lots of different subjects coming from lots of different areas. And I think it's really helpful to know that this is how life is. Life isn't just one topic now and one topic. Life is lots of different topics traveling all at the same time, and to walk in the wise way, you need to navigate just all those different encounters that you have and figure out what the right way is.
That's very good. And so you can't do a summary,
Yep.
but you could pick out one verse or maybe two that you can chew on throughout the day today and really think about it and just try to understand and apply.
Yeah, in fact, one of the things we do, we're encouraging you to listen. That's good. We're encouraging you to write summaries down. That's good. And the third thing, if it's possible for you, to meet in a group of people for an hour a week, just talk about what you learned. And this past Thursday night, I was in a group that's led by someone else. I just sort of joined in, and he really led this in terms of saying which of the Proverbs in Proverbs 10 really impacted you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of how my groups were too, and it was really good.
Okay, and I just encourage you all just to say, okay, we're going to read 15. Is there one proverb that you kind of think about, meditate on, said that one really hits me? Mm-hmm. Okay, chapter 11.
Okay. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight.
Okay, I do want to comment on this proverb. This is a very convicting proverb, where a false balance is where, you have one for buying and one for a weight for buying and a weight for selling. Mm-hmm. And so you can just trim off just a little bit, and you buy a little bit more for the same price, that you sell for just a little same price. Now, you can adjust prices. I mean, it makes sense. You buy low and you sell high. You got to have a profit margin. I mean, that makes sense for business-wise. But to falsely advertise what those are, and the proverb here calls it an abomination. God doesn't say, oh, yeah, God doesn't really like that. So, abomination, that's like strong sin, strong hatred.
Because this is dishonesty and hypocrisy.
Yeah, and I think that
deception.
This gets at the root of the holiness of God. Even the smallest of sins is an abomination before the Lord. That's, I think, kind of fundamentally what's happening there. But honesty is what the Lord loves. Okay, we won't comment on all the Proverbs like this one, but Proverbs 11, verse 2. When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with the humble is wisdom.
Well, that's got a lot of New Testament parallels.
Oh, my goodness, sure.
Just about the difference between pride and humility.
Yeah, God's opposed to the proud, gives grace to the humble. James chapter 4.
Mm-hmm. Verse 3. The integrity of the upright guides them, but the crookedness of the treacherous destroys them.
Riches do not profit in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. Standing before the Lord, regardless of your economic income, that has zero bearing.
Well, and the only way to truly be righteous is through Christ.
Right.
Verse 5, the righteousness of the blameless keeps his way straight, but the wicked falls by his own wickedness.
The righteousness of the upright delivers them, but the treacherous are taken captive by their lust. Same idea as verse 5.
Mm-hmm. Verse 7, when the wicked dies, his hope will perish, and the expectation of wealth perishes too.
Speaks about our life. If you're hoping in this world, it will perish because the world is passing away. The righteous is delivered from trouble, and the wicked walks into it instead.
A lot here, just contrasting the righteous and the wicked.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 9, with his mouth the godless man would destroy his neighbor, but by knowledge the righteous are delivered.
When it goes well with the righteous, the city rejoices. And when the wicked perish, there are shouts of gladness. It speaks about the blessing of a righteous culture.
Verse 11, by the blessing of the upright, a city is exalted, but by the mouth of the wicked, it is overthrown.
Whoever belittles his neighbor lacks sense, but a man of understanding remains silent.
Wisdom in restraining your words.
I need to learn some of that.
I think everybody does to some degree. Verse 13, whoever goes about...
Even last night, we had a phone call, and you're like, be a little more gentle, Steve. And
True.
so, I think that'll be my verse. We'll look at for sure. Yeah.
Verse 13, whoever goes about slandering reveals secrets, but he who is trustworthy in spirit keeps a thing covered. So slandering versus being trustworthy.
Where there is no guidance, a people falls, but in an abundance of counselors, there is safety.
The importance of seeking counsel and advice.
Yep.
Verse 15, whoever puts up security for a stranger will surely suffer harm, but he who hates striking hands in pledge is secure.
Okay, there's a lot of wisdom for you to apply today. We will see you tomorrow. We'll finish the chapter. Okay, bye-bye.
Goodbye.